Good morning, students. Now that we have come to the end of this chapter, let me ask you a few things. How many of you have the habit of reading your textbook regularly? Don't worry if you don't have. Develop this habit of reading your textbook thoroughly. Okay? Most of you would have got your science textbook. So it is very important from examination point of view, especially next year when you write your board exams. Each and every aspect which is mentioned in the textbook should be covered by you. So after each chapter is completed, take your textbook and go through all the concepts. So can you tell me the chapter number of motion? Anyone? Yes, it is chapter number 8. Alright. So now you are ready to go through the chapter. Many of you would have already gone through. Very good. Others, you can just open the textbook. Okay. So after watching this video and then go through the textbook. We have covered all the topics. We have discussed everything. So in between the chapter, you will have certain questions printed in blue. Alright. So go through the questions, try to answer it. You need not write it in your notes. Just try to recollect all the concepts which we have learnt. Take your running notes, go through it and then try to answer them. It is very simple. Then again, after each and every concept, if you see, they would have given you solved problems. Okay. So what you are going to do is, you will read the question, but please don't check the answer. Take your running notes or take your rough book, try solving the problem and then come back to your textbook and verify your answers. Okay. So if you have not been able to solve, it is very clearly explained in the textbook in very simple words. You will be able to understand. In spite of that, if you have any doubts or clarifications, just message me in my number. I'll help you out. So there are a lot of questions, there are solved problems. Then the chapter ends with uniform circular motion, which we have covered just now. And then finally you have these exercise questions at the back. At the end of this chapter, there are around 10 questions. Some of the questions and problems we have solved in the class. Some of the problems I have given it to you to solve and you have solved it. There are few more questions which we have not solved. So I thought that maybe once the school reopens and we meet in person, it will be better when we do a recap of the chapter. We will leave some exercise problems unsolved. But you can just go through these questions. Some of your friends have worked out additional problems. They have sent me the solutions. They have asked me certain doubts. So you can definitely go through all the solved, unsolved problems which is given in the textbook. Read the textbook. It might take around 1.5 to 2 hours to go through all the concepts. And if there are any minor clarifications, just let me know. And in case there are any concepts which is still not clear to you, just make a note of it at the end of the chapter in the running notes, and once you come to school you can have it clarified. We'll explain it to you. Alright. Now some of you will be thinking as to why this chapter is important. Why am I studying this chapter? Of course we know that when we started schooling, our primary education consisted of learning all the alphabets, learning all the numbers. So now we are very much comfortable reading sentences, communicating with each other, right? And even doing calculations. So all those were part of our basic foundation. Similarly, whatever you are learning in your high school, especially in 9th and 10th, be it in science, be it in maths, be it in any other subject, it is going to be a part of your foundation. So for whatever career you choose in your PU college or later in your degree or any other professional courses which you choose. Okay, so this is going to be the prime foundation. So make sure that all these concepts, though they seem difficult, but of course if you just try it out again, if you read it, go through it again and again, it will be very simple for you. It will become very clear for you. Okay, so go through it. Of course you will be spending time watching some YouTube videos, playing games, I would suggest that try spending some time checking out any new developments in the field of science. It need not be anything complex, it can be anything simple. So if you come across any interesting topics, make a note of it. Okay, once the school reopens, every day each one of you can just share it with us. You can even document those things which you found out, and it can be part of your portfolio too, right? I'll be very happy to hear from you. So make sure that you use your time wisely. Okay, and as I told you, make a habit of reading the textbook, revising all the chapters and concepts regularly. Okay, it's going to be very important, and this time it's going to be a very big challenge for you, because I know that you are going to put lot of your effort. Okay, we being on the other end, sending you videos, trying to explain to you, and you are taking lot of initiatives to see the videos, learn something, and then come back to us with clarifications. And so from next week you will have your chemistry classes. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter. According to me, it's a very interesting chapter. So until the next class, children, take care and goodbye.